possibly think of, mate? Alright, folks. So, for the first installment of my incredible new show, you stop that. My incredible new show, we will be going through a romantic forecast. Everything that you should do within the first 7 days, that's 8, 7 days of meeting your soulmate. Obviously you know they're your soulmate because you just know. So, without further ado, let's skip into day 1. Just assume that, say, if you met your soulmate tomorrow, day 1 would be that day, tomorrow. I said without further ado, and then I did more ado. So, once again, without further ado, day 1. On day 1, you must make sure your soulmate notices you. The best way to do this, best by far, I say, subjectively the best. Pull out one of your teeth and give it to them as a gift. That way they will know you're serious, completely serious about your feelings for them. And if they don't get it after that, either they're not for you, or you'll have to pull out another tooth and give it to them. They need your teeth to know you're serious. Otherwise, they can never tell. Day 2, you don't want to be getting into a relationship that you can't sustain. Once again, day 2 is all about knowing about how serious they really are. So on the second day of knowing this person you believe to be your soulmate, my best advice to you, propose to them. Now, let me show you how to do that, okay? Pretty simple. You just get down on your knee and you hold out a ring box that I'm not actually holding, and you're like, "Hey, will you marry me, man? I really want to get married to you, dude." If you don't have a ring, that's alright, because you can make one out of string. And if you don't have string, that's still alright, because then you'll never get married and you'll never find love. Day 3. Let them know. Wait, no, we've already done how serious you are. You've got to be more tender and romantic this time. You've got to sing them a song. Allow me to demonstrate. Tender and romantic, and I'm saying that you're my soulmate, and we're married. Now to go into an epic drum solo. I love you. That is a perfect example of a romantic tune you can sing to your significant other. Day 4. You're nearing the middle. Well, no, technically, you're exactly in the middle of your romantic week. This day is a very important one. You could almost call it an anniversary, except it's not an anniversary. So what you do on this day is very special. So special that I don't even have the words to say it. So I'll let my good buddy Prometheus say it for me. Go ahead, Prometheus. Didn't you hear that? Truly heartwarming. I could never have come up with something so special myself. But you know what, Prometheus? This is for bad romantic advice. Can't you read a sign? Truly terrible. I said it right at the beginning of my intro. So you're going to refrain from giving advice again unless it's bad, okay? All right? Yeah, no, I understand, but you, dude, please. My show, all right? Stop messing with my show. Sorry about that. Day 5. By day 5, you are so invested in each other that it's almost illegal. In fact, it is illegal. There's a secret police force known as the Romance Police that are going to be hunting you down now, so you're going to need a way to disguise your face. This is perfect.
The Romance Police will never find me now.
Day 6. You're nearing the end of your romantic week. If you want your romance to last longer than the week, you're going to have to make a very special drink I call love juice. Of course I'll teach you how to make it. I wasn't just going to stand there staring at you. All you'll need is 2 ingredients. You put one in the cup, your partner puts the other. Ingredient 1, honey. Just dump the whole jar right in that cup. Ingredient 2, your partner will need this one. Dish soap. Dump them in together, and you have the most delicious drink you'll ever tasted. That was very grammatically incorrect, but guess what? It doesn't matter. Because the truth is, grammar is insignificant compared to the unquenchable power of romance. And I've drank 6 cups of this juice earlier, and I'm not even married to anybody, so I'm really pumped to get you married. Actually, I think I've used all my energy. I'm gonna get some more romance juice, love juice, whatever. Day 7. The grand finale to end all grand finales. A true fireworks show of passion and devotion at its finest. You're going to need to bring in someone special to hold all that extra love. I vote Steve Buscemi, but you can have whoever you want. Bring in that extra person and kiss them instead of your significant other. If your significant other gets jealous, they're not the one for you. They don't understand the truth of my amazing romantic advice, and you should make them watch this show. Now, here's what you really need to do for the grand finale of love. You need to do everything else I've already said on this show. Step 1. You need to pull out the rest of your teeth and give them to them in a box. Step 2. You need to remake your wedding vows and say them again. Step 3. You need to sing a lovely song even better than the first one. Step 4. Well, we never got around to step 4 because this dumbass never told me anything useful. Huh? That's right, isn't it? Should have told me something useful next time. Anyway, step 5. Step 5 won't be necessary anymore because the romance police are no longer after you. However, if you wish, the extra person you bring in to soak up the love can be a member of the romance police, and they will immediately quit the romance police and never get back to it again. Therefore, you've taken out another member of the romance police, and life will be perfect for you! Step 6. You need to remake a batch of love juice, even though you just drank it yesterday. And step 7. An additional step that you didn't do before. Sniff their nose. If it smells too much like cherries, they have been cheating on you, and you are legally obligated to lock them in a fridge and leave them on the bottom of the ocean where they belong. I hope you've heeded my advice for this week. If you haven't, I will find you. Farewell. So, to conclude your week of romance, I'm going to say a few words about the future of this show. if you have any specific advice you want, like a specific situation you're in and you need advice for it, please ask the question in the comments, and I will respond in the next episode of the show. I'm not sure when the next episode of the show will be. It will not be regular uploads unless I have enough comments asking about romantic advice per week to do it per week. Which is unlikely because nobody knows I exist. Good. Anyway. So. There will be more formats like this that are not just specifically related to comments, but it'll take me a while to think of them because I'm lazy and I don't actually care. Well, I mean, I do care. I like this show. This is a good show. This is a good show. It's a great show. It's an amazing show. It's a truly perfect show. It is so perfect that nothing in the world compares to it. It is the best show you have ever seen. Understand me and agree with me. Anyway, this little gizmo will come into play later. You'll see why when you ask for your amazing romantic dilemmas. Aside from that, see you next time, kids.